Hello and welcome to another episode of MormonCast. My name's Matt Worley, and I'm your host, and this is
Brandon Chatham.
Back for another movie review. This week's movie review is something that hasn't quite been released yet. It's called Errand of Angels, released by the folks at Excel Entertainment. They sent us a screener and everything. The movie actually comes out on the 22nd of August, which is just a week or so away. So we watched it.
We did.
What did you think?
I actually watched it by myself. Usually with these movies, I sit down and watch with my wife, and we make, kind of a date night out of it. But this one I had to do solo because of the time frames and all this kind of stuff. And it was kind of weird because at first, looking at the cover, I was thinking, this is definitely a chick flick. And, I mean, I have mixed feelings about, obviously, chick flicks. And if I'm with my wife, it makes obvious sense to do that. But I had to do it solo. You want to give your thoughts first or mine?
Well, I sat down. I watched it with my wife.
Cool.
We got the screener and I popped it in the DVD player and we sat down and just watched it while we were doing things and yeah, it was cool to be watching it with my wife because she had some opinions and stuff about it, which
would have been nice.
Which
Did she serve a mission?
She didn't.
Oh,
she didn't.
Okay.
I married her before she could.
Nice.
Yeah. So what did you think of the film?
Well, my initial impressions were, beautiful shots. It was shot in Austria, and so all the camera work and everything was just fantastic. It actually made me want to go visit Austria, which is just fantastic. It's just a beautiful landscape. The people seemed really nice. It's the whole language barrier that obviously I'd have to get over. But absolute fantastic photography, videography, cinematography is the word I was looking for there. But absolutely fantastic. Started out really, really good for me. I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty good. I got into the characters. I was able to relate on a lot of different levels.
Not that there's a difference between the girl missionaries.
No difference at all. It's just you're female and male, and obviously, actually, you know what?
The reactions are different.
Yes, yeah. But totally related on so many different levels. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, the mission was, I think they depicted it very, very well. They were very real in their description and their character writings and everything about the different types of companions that you can have, the different experiences that you'll have as well. I mean, the people they came in contact with, I came in contact with those people on my mission. I served in Argentina. And the companionship I had on my mission. So it was just, it almost like was a perfect preparation movie for anyone that's preparing to go on a mission. I would actually recommend this for anyone who's preparing to go on a mission to, even though, she is a sister missionary, the mission is the same.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, other than the fact that you're male and female, everything else is exactly the same. And what I love the most, I mean, if we can take this not too long, I won't go on too many tangents, but the fact that her second companion, and on my mission we called that the stepdad, or in this case would be the stepmom, because usually your first companion is like your papi. It's the person that trains you, your trainer basically. And then the second one is like, in this case, you're always comparing the second companion to your first companion. Because in this case, not to get too much into detail as to the whole plot and all that kind of stuff, but the first companion was, had her own way of doing things. And then to have her name is Rachel, the character, correct?
Yeah.
She gets used to this one way of a mission, and then she goes to her second companion and realizes that she does things very differently, but not necessarily wrong. And that was the whole battle to get over. And it's just very well done how they did it all. And how all the characters, they did a fantastic job with the casting. All the characters were great. I loved them all. Even all the investigators, I actually thought they were investigators. I mean, it was just absolutely fantastic. There was a point there, if I can be any negative at all, there was a point there probably about a half an hour into it, I was like, where are they going with this? Where is the actual plot? Where, when's the climax going to happen? All that kind of stuff. And then it happened. And then I realized, oh, okay, this is where this is going. Mm-hmm. So there was a little bit there, I was like, what's going on? And then finally it kicked in, and actually I loved it. For being a chick flick and everything, I might have just, maybe not a tear, but it was touching. It was good.
Good.
That was my thoughts.
I don't really even need to say anything because like we were on the same page on this one.
Cool.
Like the talent was excellent. The locations were beautiful. The story was awesome. It was dead on. Like same thing with Brandon. I related to the character, even though she was a sister missionary. I totally related to her, and it reminded me of my mission. Honestly, I think this Errand of Angels. I think this was the best missionary film I've seen.
I agree.
Like, out of all the God's Army ones...
Real.
And, like, all the other ones, like, this is, the most dead-on, I think, to how a mission really is.
Yeah.
And I dug it. I think it was great. And along with the same thing Brandon said, like, I'd recommend this to anyone thinking of going on a mission, and also anyone who's already been on a mission, just to kind of help you reminisce a little bit.
I mean, a mission is a roller coaster. As anyone who's served a mission knows, you have just fantastic, absolute great days, and then you have your low days, you know, when you lose an investigator, you see something happens like that. I mean, it's a roller coaster, and that helps you understand that it is hard, but it is absolutely fantastic at the same exact time.
Yeah,
so.
Seriously. So, we'd like to recommend to you,
Definitely.
all of you, go see Errand of Angels. In theaters the 22nd of August. On DVD, probably several months after that. So if you don't see it in the theaters, if you don't live in Utah, go pick it up at your Deseret bookstore.
Yeah.
When it comes out. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Thank you, XL Films, for sending us the screener. We appreciate it, and hope to do some more reviews for our audience. And yeah,
this is definitely something that I would purchase and have on my shelf for whenever anybody is planning to go on a mission. And it's even just good for a regular date night. I actually want to show my wife the movie. I haven't showed it to her yet. I'd love to watch it again. It's definitely something I could watch again. There's been many movies we've watched and reviewed in the past that I would not even probably finish, the ones that I barely even finished. But this is definitely one I could watch again, and I'd want to keep on my bookshelf for those events where it's, even for my own kids, serving a mission. Because this is definitely a real portrayal of how it is, and there's a lot of things that I did on my mission, and it even takes you into their apartment and stuff that they do in the apartment that I totally went through with my different companions. So anyways, I'm dragging this on for too long.
It's all good.
It was good.
So yeah, go check it out, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for
Thanks for
joining
having me,
again.
man.
Sure thing.
It's been a while.
So have a good one.